we're going to talk about a start, stop, continue workshop. So this is something that we do with our managers where essentially you're asking, what should I start doing? What should I stop doing? And what should I continue doing? And it's a structure by which your direct reports can actually reflect on what is helping me, what is hurting me and what is missing, right? So if we look at the answers here, basically, what should we start doing? What should we stop doing? What should we continue doing? And as those filter in, we get a quick view of what basically our direct reports want from us. What's too much? What do we need to start doing? What's missing from our current relationship? And what do we need to stop doing? What do we need to continue doing? What is working currently that should be perhaps increasingly emphasized over the course of our relationship?
Successfully created our start, stop, continue workshop. You can actually go into this flow in order to edit it further, to customize it to fit our needs. So right now we're asking, what should we start doing? What should we stop doing? What should we continue doing? But if we want to edit it further, we can actually go up to the flow header and click on the editor tab. If we edit this, rather than running this on demand whenever we're running the workshop, perhaps we want to open this up so that people can answer it at any time. So we can click no trigger, which means that user will be able to find this flow whenever and answer it whenever. We have 3 questions here. What should we start doing? What should we stop doing? What should we continue doing? It's pretty essential questions to our start, stop, continue workshop, but right now we're not actually making them required. So if we go to the settings icon here, we can actually make this question required. So we'll do that for each of these 3 questions. Now, if we look again at our deeper settings, we're asking, what should we start doing? What should we stop doing? What should we continue doing? But we're enabling people to actually respond with attachments, with GIFs, with emojis, and with app mentions. I think that probably doesn't make sense. So maybe we should remove those options. And we should do that for each one. So we can actually control what options people have as they're responding to our flows and as they're responding to each block. From there, we now have our start, stop, continue workshop with each question mandatory and each question demanding a full text-based response with no files or GIFs or emojis to perhaps serve as a distraction. If we hit next, we actually come here and we can edit the name of our flow. So perhaps start, stop, continue workshop is too much. We can remove that workshop piece, and perhaps we want to use our description to set a little bit more context. So let's say, let's talk about how to proceed with our project, product, or relationship. There we go. So we can save the flow to update things, and we can go back to the feed in order to see whether or not our changes have actually showed up. So if we answer, we now see that this question is required, and it forces us to be writing full text-based response. There's no longer the option to respond with a GIF or an emoji. Same thing with the next question and the next. So now our flow is updated to better suit our needs, and we're good to go.